Well, we started corn last night, did like 4 or 5 loads. This is for the cook pile, did like 40 acres this year. And then it was going good. We had to tighten up the processor and a little bit of adjusting, but that was it. And then today, we are rolling. And it was opening up another section and the head stopped turning. So there's a shaft that broke somewhere or stripped out. Or a gear, something. Christoph seems excited. No, not happy. Just so you know, the white truck is done. And it's on the Diller manure tank. Not happy. Well, Christoph's gonna take this. We're guessing it's in here.
I think it was 5-6 years ago it was there too.
Something stripped, slipping, I don't know. But he's gonna go put the little head on this. We had never put it on here because that head really can't handle this chopper's horsepower, so Christoph's gonna have to baby it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right there. What up? We are chopping corn. We are making the cook pile that I was talking about in the last video, I think. I'm not sure if you can put it in the last video or when. It's about 50 acres probably that we're chopping. Early corn. I think it's like 87-day corn, if I'm not mistaken. And it is because when we bought Thompson's, we needed more corn, and we bought it. What was it? December. So we had enough corn for the main farm. We did all the math for that, so we had plenty of corn for the main farm, but when you add a couple hundred cows, it goes the opposite way. So we have reduced all the corn for both farms to make sure we had enough, because we have plenty of grass, but we knew we were going to cut it close when we planted in May, so we said we're going to make a early pile. So it's more special corn for ferments better, a little faster. So yeah, it ferments a little faster, so it doesn't have, the longer you leave corn in the bunk after chopping, the better it is for it. But we didn't want to wait 6-8 weeks, so we put some early corn in. We put it in a separate bunk, and we probably got over a month of corn, easy, month and a half, but still. This way we'll have some corn that's ready for us. And we're gonna chop a little more corn this year, so we won't have this problem next year again. If we knew about it last fall when we were chopping corn, we probably would have made more corn, but nobody knew that. So that is one of the reasons why we got a cook pile. Actually, that's the main reason. So you see, we got the little 6-row head on it, the 4500 Champion. It's actually doing pretty good, I can't complain. It's holding up for so far. Andreas tore the 8-row apart. I'm in a bad spot, so I have no service, none. So 30 ordered all the parts. There's 2 in the country. It was a shaft and a coupler that's stripped out. So we'll see. Today's Thursday. I think they got done ordering the parts a couple of minutes after 5 o'clock because they had to look for everything. There's a 50-50 chance it'll be here tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll probably be here Monday. So I'm happy we only got 50 acres. Well, not even anymore. I mean, we already chopped probably 18 acres. So hopefully this little head will get us through. And by the time we start the big bunk, we should have the big head back. It's definitely a lot nicer. probably should have, I got 3 trucks right now because 30's been gone. Should have 5. So it's been a little slow going. I think 30 should be on his way back. I think maybe even Andreas, because he's done with the head. So I should have 5 trucks coming in. That'll be nice. We'll have this done in no time. Definitely should have been chopped maybe a few days earlier. This section looks not too bad, but there's some that's pretty dry. We got Kyle here. He's been driving this. Just showed up. We had talked a little easier. There's no service, so he came over and talked what was happening. He tried to drill it so we could just stick a bolt through it, but it's harder than steel, so I really don't want to go through. So we said we're just gonna keep chopping with this head. Not the end of the world. Definitely had a lot of bear damage here. Quite a bit. Those fucking bears. They shot a bear a few days ago. Alex saw one more today when we were chopping the other half of this field. So we definitely know there's another bear here. Got to our second field, Jason knows. Chopping it. It's a little greener what we had. It's not on river bottom. The last section was on river bottom. That was a little drier. This looks a little better. Definitely missed my 8-hole head. Gotta say, Andreas' spraying is pretty good. For the first time he sprayed, looks good. Not bad at all. I've seen worse. Guess he could go a little more to the outside. The outside is a little. Could have used a little bit more, but for overall, he did a pretty good job on the spraying. bigger ledge than I thought right there. Or than I remember. And we got Andreas here. He switched the peat over. It was on the shit tank. He put it back on the box. Yeah, but a little sideboard on this side. I think the dump wagons. I think somebody was a little too sideways on the dump wagon when they dumped it. Flipped the dump wagon right into that box, and they broke that sideboard off. The guard, or the safety rail is right in the way for you guys. Yeah, see that? The back is there, the front is gone. Definitely chopping a hell of a lot faster in a 6-road than in an 8-road. Doing 6 miles an hour right now. So what I'm losing with width, I guess I'm gaining a little bit with speed. Still, you still want the chop to be working. Otherwise, it's gonna not cut as nice. You want it to be a full pipe. We are on our way home. The only bad thing is I can't fold this head, so I'm about 16 feet wide heading home. Almost taking the whole road. And right there, I got 3 feet on that side. The only it's because I have different connections on this chopper than the old one, and it's on opposite sides. So I would have to get different fittings, and I run the picker head on the main road, and that's 16 feet also, so I didn't think much difference of it. I said to hell with it. So we're heading home with it. I haven't seen many cars, that's a good thing. I took the back way, most of it. We'll be home soon anyways. It's about a little after 8 o'clock. Yep. I mean, if it was the 18 foot, the 8. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys the shaft that went to hell. This is all stripped out. I think this was like $900, and then we got the piece itself. That thing is stripped out too, that shaft. It comes over here. Same shaft as this, think there's a couple of snap rings. We'll pull that out, put a new seal in, and then the other side is good. Hopefully they'll have it today. If they don't, we'll have it Monday, and we'll have it back together in a couple days. And that's all she wrote for that thing. It's the next day. We're gonna finish up soon. Probably another 5-10 loads, and we'll be done. Then we're gonna open up, or not open up. We're gonna chop a couple fields and see how it looks. So we have a better idea when we can do the rest. I got only 3 trucks today, so we got Matt, Philip, and Alex hauling.
And why don't we
Andreas, he's
why do you have the wave up?
yeah, 30. Andreas is, we had that stuff combined a couple days ago, so now he's making it together, and we're gonna make some bedding out of it, out of the oats. So that's what he's working on. We're actually gonna bale it this time because he didn't make windrows because it was still green. There's a lot of weeds in it, so we chopped it and we baked it. We're gonna bale it, and we're just gonna use the hay chopper so we don't ruin one of the self-propels for that. Alright, so we're chopping a couple little fields. Plugged already. Matt, stop. Fucking junk. When it's too short, she don't like it. But yes, we're chopping it because the bears got into this, and I don't know, the back section is 20 feet deep, maybe by 200, already gone. Probably won't build it. Stop, Matt. So yeah, we're chopping it because there's not much left. I bet almost half not quite half. A third of the field is knocked down because of damn bears. So we're gonna chop it and it's done. Every year the same bullshit. But since we're a little early this year, we're gonna chop it right away. Right, Henry? Yeah. Then the bears can go to hell. They can eat the rest of what's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all they're doing is making damage.